Come on in here, Caps, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel, Journeys to Healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the new subscribers, my love bugs. I truly, truly appreciate your love and your support. Welcome to the family. And fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. Gracias. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate all your love, your support, your likes, your shares, your comments. Y'all just chilling, interacting, vibing. Even if you're not interacting, I still just appreciate y'all vibing. Thank you. All right. Now that's out the way, let's see what y'all got going on, Capricorns. All right, Caps. We got Lil Weezy in the building. Somebody's lying, y'all. A liar could be trying to manifest somebody. Somebody need to be careful. All right. But Lil Wayne in the building. Somebody's name could be Dwayne or just Wayne. But New Orleans in the building, Atlanta in the building, and Holly Grove in the building. If you're from the NO, baby. All right. Let's see what's going on. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. Ooh, that popped out of that, y'all. Fire sign could be very significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you was asking the Most High a question pertaining to a fire sign, the answer is no, my baby. Now is not the time. Okay. All right, I'm feeling like that might be it from this deck, y'all. I'm about to grab the other deck. Yep, I thought so. All right. Y'all, this person is a gold digger, okay? Whoever this fire sign is, they're a gold digger. They're using you, my baby. Okay? Pay attention. Open your eyes, Caps. This could be dealing with a family member, or it could be dealing with somebody that you have a family with. It could be dealing with people from the community that you consider to be family. Apply that energy how it fit, but it was some type of betrayal that could have taken place. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Let's see what's going on. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Okay, y'all, heart chakra energy. Archangel Raphael in the building. Pull me out the roof, then she pulled me closer. Somebody could be a police officer. Start ripping your pants up. Or that. So somebody is walking away from a situation. You could be dealing with an officer. Whoever this person is that somebody walked away from. It could be a masculine energy, but they in the heat. If it's not a masculine energy, it's a feminine that's in their masculine energy. Somebody could be experiencing some type of storms. Somebody could be finding balance after experiencing some type of storm. Oh, y'all. All right, let's see. True clarity, guidance, and protection. What else for the Caps? True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. All right, Caps. Protecting. So I feel like you are protected. Your treasures are protected. So whatever this gold digger think that they about to come in and take, baby, I feel like it's protected. All right. You are protected throughout your storm. So if you did experience some type of storm, you was protected through it all. Your ancestors most definitely is sitting on top. Birds always gives me ancestral energy. But I feel like your spirit team most definitely was sitting on top of the umbrella, you know, protecting you throughout the whole storm, protecting your wealth as well throughout the whole storm. I feel like protecting your position, right? Protecting your royalty. With that crown right there, your lineage, right? Things most definitely could be shifting within self when it comes to y'all Capricorns. What is this? A rude boy that's good to me with street credibility. Somebody could be a soldier or somebody thinks somebody's a soldier. Look, better be street if you're looking at me. Okay? Somebody could have shifted their perception. I feel like when it comes to their energy, Okay. Um, Look, if his status ain't hood, I ain't checking for him. He better be street if he looking for me. So somebody could be like, they like street people. They like thugs. You know, they like people that live, I feel like, a rough life, a fast life. I ain't gonna say a rough life, but a fast life, right? But I feel like somebody could have really, really shifted, from that energy. Could have expanded their mind, could have expanded their vision. When it comes to, just keeping their self limited to that type of person, right? Somebody could have realized that due to you, going after this particular specific type of person, like, that could have kept you in cycles. Look, I ain't checking for him. Better be straight if you're looking for me. Okay. Like, I don't get me wrong, especially to the ladies, because I feel y'all, right? Especially if you're an alpha male, I mean, an alpha female, right? Because I feel like any alpha, I don't really care what the sex is, any alpha, male or feminine, you need another alpha, baby. Period. That's the only way that's gonna balance out right. Only a alpha can handle another alpha. For every alpha female, she gotta get a alpha male that's going to know how to check her. Period. You feel me? And I don't mean like in a toxic way, but I do mean like, just, you feel me? You gotta know how to check her. Period. Let's see what's going on. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Local rapper could be very significant. That would have been coming out a lot. Karmic lovers blocking divine inheritance. Please release. Somebody is attached to a karmic. I'm assuming this is this gold digger. D as in Delta could be very significant. That could be attached to some type of karmic lover that is blocking their divine inheritance. They need to release. Somebody needs to balance their sacral chakra. It could be dealing with sex. Look, I need a soldier, baby. I ain't afraid to stand up for me. I don't know. I feel like somebody's sacral chakra could be overly active. Like, too wide. Overly expanded. But sacral resonates and Libra does not. Let me tell y'all something, because yoga poses is good for balancing out your chakras, y'all. Just FYI. You also have the commanding, options to command your chakras. You got to be strong for that, dude. Like, you got to really, really be strong for that commanding to work. All right, Chantel could be very significant. The school of good and evil. Aggie thought she was in the wrong school, but she ended up being the purest princess the school seen in a very long time. So somebody really, really have a pure heart. Somebody is very, very just naturally kind and giving. That's just their comfort zone. That's where they vibe at. That's where they north the node, I feel like, is. Explore the pleasures of life. Explore the pleasures life has to offer. This could be what someone is doing, or maybe they need to do. A vape shop could be very significant. That been coming out a lot as well too. More streams of income coming in. Congratulations, my baby. Gratitude and love is the highest vibration. Live there. Okay. You manifest from a place of love. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody needs to create that website. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Truth, clarity, guidance, and protection. Truth, clarity, guidance, and protection. Luck is on somebody's side, baby. You need to know that. Truth, clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody's neighbor could be very significant. An electric car could be very significant. The 8-month could be very significant. Somebody could be a life pay 8. August 25th could be very significant. August 8th could be very significant. Balance, crown chakra keep showing itself. It was about to pop out. So I think somebody needs to balance their crown chakra, my babies. True clarity, guidance, and protection. That is your connection to the Most High. Or maybe your crown chakra is being activated. Take what resonates, leave what does not. True clarity, guidance, and protection. We got Kehlani. The letter I is in indigo, could be very significant. Isaiah, Ishmael, Ariane, India. I say Isaac. Electric car again is very significant. 22, 26, you're on the right path, or it's possible you've been opened up lately to lots of negative energy, and your spiritual well-being is taking a toll. All right. This could be whatever this energy is with this karmic lover blocking divine inheritance. Somebody needs to release. Somebody is standing on business when it comes to a situation. Or maybe somebody needs to stand on business when it comes to a situation. Look, it's written all over your face, baby. You don't have to say a word. Heart too big. Loyalty was used against you. So somebody could have used somebody's loyalty against them. Enter in a relationship with real twin flame. This really been coming out a lot as well, y'all. Congratulations, baby, for doing that work, because you got to transform and change. So if you're aligning to your twin flame, baby, that means y'all have actually put in the work to change and transform in order to, actually align yourself on the same frequency as your twin. All right. Want to string you along. Somebody want to string somebody's alone for their convenience. For somebody, it could be your twin flame. Be careful. Somebody needs to eat more green foods, and maybe you are eating more green foods. Love at first sight. Someone was guiding them together because they were meant to be together. So heavy on this twin flame energy, y'all. But somebody could have been loving somebody from the very first time that they met them. They could have always felt like the universe was always guiding, them to this person, or the universe could have actually just been guiding, y'all together. Again, because y'all meant to be together, right? Somebody is not happy with themselves in real life. Y'all got to be careful of them type of people, baby, because that means it's nothing or no one that will be able to make them happy, right? They're not happy within themselves, so that means they just not a happy person. So with that, they will do anything to make you unhappy right with them, all right? So just be careful, baby. True clarity, guidance, and protection. The letter O is in Olive, Olivia, Ozell, Orel, Orlando. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I'm not going to take that stack, y'all. I'm putting that back. It's not showing nothing. It's showing that, so I'm going to take that. Somebody is trying to block your finances. It's heavy on the karmic lovers blocking divine inheritance. Please release that whole karma. Do not sleep. Do you understand me? Loyalty and 303, which is loyalty and honesty. It's heavy on the loyalty and somebody being loyal and very loving, right? But loyalty and honesty. Never give up on love. Don't question your goals. Listen to your intuition, your gut. Count your blessings, home, family, and traditional values. So this may have something. Oh, and it's already on the karmic lovers is blocking divine inheritance. It could have something to do with like somebody's home, family. It could be somebody that you have a family with that is trying to block somebody's finances. But again, take what resonates and leave what does not. They're not happy and hate the fact that you're happy and in peace. I told y'all, didn't we have the not happy with themselves? I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta be careful who you connect your energy to, because baby, when I tell you these bitches they be so miserable and they just don't like the fact that you're actually genuinely happy. 1505. So baby, they do all type of toxic shit to try to get you miserable like them. All right. Delivery person for Amazon, postal service, pizza, Grubhub, Postmate, Instacart, Uber Eats, etc., or DoorDash, etc., etc. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But this could most definitely be somebody that do that, they could actually have an electric car as well. Okay. And Jaheen featuring Lettuces, Stay Together. So look, you smile, you smile, you smile for me. It's better than any words I ever heard. So somebody most definitely wants to stay in a situation with somebody. And The Huntsman, War of Winter. So The Huntsman, War of Winter, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the energy where the Queen of Winter, she had one person thinking something happened, like she gave them a vision of the reason that them and a person wasn't together no more. But it was an illusion for both parties. Like she fed each one of them something different, and those reasons that she gave them, it kept them away from each other because they believe in what she's saying. They believe in what she showed them, what they saw with their eye, what they're thinking that they seen with their eyes. But again, it was a trick to keep them apart. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Wayne coming on again. So holiday growth could be very significant. New Orleans is most definitely heavy. He said, because you are my brother. Let me see y'all down. Because you are my brother or my sister, but I'm a soldier, so I gotta get over. All right, so again, this could have been some type of situation with actual family members. But again, take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, let's see what's going on, y'all. Oh, look, you got to get over. $18.53. Look, he said I should have said it then. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I feel like that could be very significant for somebody. He said your birthday could be your death day, so I'm just living every day like it's my last day. I feel like that's very significant for somebody. Somebody needs to really, really just learn how to live in a moment and take advantage, of time. Understanding that time is very precious. Okay. Let's see what's this. The Six of Wands energy. Pride. Recognition. Fame. But y'all know this deck is different. Like, the meanings is different. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I feel like somebody could be recognizing and realizing that they really want to stay together in a situation. They don't want a situation to end. I feel like somebody could also be recognizing the illusion that somebody could have had them in. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could have gave somebody the illusion that somebody who is very loving and caring and nurturing was actually emotional manipulator. Look, my chick bad, baby. My chick good. My chick do stuff that your chick wish she could. All right. What is this? True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. All this shit coming out cross. So, stop down. You ain't talking about shit. Atlanta in the building. Like Venus and Serena. Oh, Lord. What is this, y'all? With the Two of Cups really, energy, this could be some type of relationship. Whether it's a platonic or a romantic relationship. With the Knight of Cups, somebody could be trying to follow their heart or this person could have just been the type of energy to run away from situations. They will run away from serious conversations. Um, they will run away from pretty much their fucking emotions, right? As long as everything is all peaches and cream, they all in. But as soon as, it's time to have a serious conversation, soon as it's time to have a sit down, soon as it's time for you to really express your emotions and your feelings in any type of way, it's a done deal. People crazy. I feel like somebody could have actually, like, startled the shit out of somebody as well. Let's see what's going on. Somebody is very different. Look, my chick do stuff that your chick wish she could, baby. Look, my chick bad, better, better than yours. Okay? Better, better than yours. Okay, y'all. Why I can't find a justice? Guess who's playing? Tina, guess who's playing? All right. So it's equality, effortless, tranquility, good judgment, positive outcomes. Balance is the contrast to the change of chance and the movement of wills instead they're perfectly balanced and still stuck in a rut, lacking in creativity and unfairness, being victimized. So I feel like it could be one energy, like, that again is stuck. Somebody is really stuck, like lacking creativity. They could be feeling, playing a victim, feeling like things is unfair, like the scales are not being balanced out right. But I feel like on one end, like, somebody is most definitely like passing good judgment, right? And I feel like they're experiencing positive outcomes when it comes to their journey. Okay, let's see. All right, cups. Let's do the two of cups for this one. It's cross, so we're gonna do both energies. Conflict of relationships, my new friends and lovers, competing feelings regarding multiple people or emotions, difficulty deciding the direction of or a relationship. Look, they think they get too comfortable and think, hold on. You say you tried all them dog ass niggas, can't see your pressure dead flawed ass nigga. They get too comfortable, forget they got a queen. Think they the only one that wants you on a team. You better put that woman first. You deserve to be appreciated, okay? I know that's right, my baby. All right. Look, that's my bitch. That's my hoe. I know that's right. All right. So I feel like with it being crossed again, like I get off and on, like, situations with the conflicts in the relationships, right? Feeling like you have to compete for this person's love or this person's affections, but somebody could also be like in some type of off and on situation with somebody else. Like it could be this is some type of third party situation with the two of cups in reverse, and it's an off and on situation. Let's see what's going on. Six of wands. Overcoming worry and anxiety. Solving a moral dilemma. Easing tensions. Discomfort in a situation. Solving a moral crisis. So somebody could have felt like they solved some type of moral crisis when they made the decision to stay together with this person, or when they made the decision that they want a situation. Okay, y'all. Oh, wait, let me get that Knight of Cups. Uh, you're supposed to be wiping up, putting all that piping up. Let's see. Romantic and charming. Using your words well to communicate with someone you care about. Being active and engaging with your emotional partners. Okay, so I feel like somebody could be learning how to do that. Let's see what's going on, y'all. 27 minutes already? True clarity, guidance, and protection. What else for the Capricorns? Thank you. Y'all, autumn is very significant. Okay, I feel like when it comes to a new relationship, or when it comes to, like, I feel like things common could be in a relationship, right? Somebody, yeah, somebody most definitely is making some type of changes. I feel like when it comes to the way that they used to express themselves in relationships, I feel like it's changing. I feel like somebody is going from being in the energy of running away from complicated situations instead of trying to actually work on the issue and resolving the issue with their partner. You know, trying to find some type of common ground, some type of common understanding, you know, to where you guys will be able to continue to grow and evolve together as a team, right? As a unit. I feel like somebody is really like changing. They changing from that, and they going to, I feel like, becoming somebody who's going to be more vocal when it comes to expressing their emotions, when it comes to communicating in a relationship. I'm feeling it. I'm telling you. Explore the pleasures of life. I feel like somebody is most definitely getting ready to explore the pleasures of life, but I feel like when it comes to a relationship, and it could have been a situation again that they was hot and fucking cold, and I told y'all this was an off and on situation. Thank you, Most High, for my gifts. I feel like somebody is most definitely could be seeing how somebody is really like, they really have a pure heart. Somebody is seeing that. Let's see what's going on, y'all. We're in for what's tea in a little minute. The extra set of keys, the 30 G's. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Touch me, feel me and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go, baby. I'm a... What else for the Caps? True clarity, guidance, and protection. January 25th could be very significant. January 12th could be very significant. This situation could be dealing with a Pisces. It could be a Pisces in specific that could be experiencing this transformation, this shift. Okay. Yeah. Somebody most definitely was confused about which way to go. But I feel like when it came to somebody that was very shady with a person, I feel like they could have felt like they had to walk on eggshells when it come to this situation. Or it could have just been a situation to where somebody like to tiptoe around situations, right? Instead of tackling the situations head on. Somebody could have also been like confused when it came to like somebody that they were sneaking around with. And again, this could be this fucking gold digger. Look, I was rubbing her down. Massage that body right here. This song here is all about like a sneaky link type of situation. But look, I know we both single, but when you deal with the most, feel like you're cheating on me. Somebody is fucking the shit out of somebody real good. But I feel like this situation was based on money, dude. They probably was fucking the shit out of this person, but it was based on money. Somebody was using somebody, and it was creeping. They was cheating. I keep calling up phone, so I sent them to the answer machine. She bent up like a pretzel. Somebody could be doing some type of research on somebody's possessions being repossessed, or true clarity, guidance, and protection. And I went to my mama's house today. What? That's toxic. I'm telling you, look. Boo, I told you. Look, but ooh, that toxic love is so good, baby. I feel like they could really be coming in. Either their energy is shifting. Look, seeing each other openly. So either they knew about, that this person really had somebody else and they just didn't give a fuck. Look, I know I ain't your man, but you make me want to pull up and choke you out because I've been calling that phone. Like, for real. What the fuck? And I only got the answer machine. Yeah, you could do what you want, but you better not be playing with me, okay? Look, I ain't your woman, but I'm your woman. I ain't your man, but you're my man, period. The fuck? Don't play with me. Okay? I feel like somebody feel like time is very, very significant. Somebody could have actually been procrastinating when it came to, like, a situation. True clarity, guidance, and protection. But I feel like somebody is getting ready to take the fuck off. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Something was exposed about a sneaky link. I'm so tired of it. Some most definitely was exposed about somebody's snack. Something could have been exposed when it came to somebody obsessing over somebody's the way somebody look to them. Okay, but it was a learned fucking lesson. Somebody is leveling up. Period. I feel like after this lesson though, like, it was a valuable lesson for them. And now they're getting ready to level up. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Aww. Baby. I feel like somebody didn't know which way to go. They were torn between two people. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They didn't know which way to go. But they found evidence about somebody else tiptoeing and creeping around. True clarity, guidance, and protection. And again, I felt like the person that they was dealing, they knew about them. True clarity, guidance, and protection. 3444. Somebody won't have a heart to heart, or somebody could have had a heart to heart when it came to this person, when it came to this situation. Somebody could have most definitely, somebody feel like, they need to just discuss, like, these changes I feel like that's going on within somebody or within a relationship, within a situation. With the 52, it could be a marriage, it could be a union. But I feel like somebody is most definitely going to be very blunt and very honest when it comes to the situation. And I feel like, or it could have already occurred. And I feel like once it happened, or if it did happen already, like, that's where them changes gonna come in. And again, autumn could be very significant. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Spiritual woke. I'm telling you, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from their fucking ego, period. Somebody could be really, really experiencing some type of transformation. But they woke now. I feel like their spirit has been woken up. And it could be due to whatever evidence that they caught, like from their sneaky link, because I feel like this is somebody's side fucking piece. True clarity, guidance, and protection. 306011. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Babe, I feel like somebody is looking forward to these big changes, though, that's getting ready to take place. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I'm telling you. Somebody could have also, like, realized how they had codependency issues and how those codependency issues was weighing them down. Like, them attaching their self to I feel like spiritually dead people, right? People that still move from their ego, that still move from places of, pride. But I feel like they have realized how Um, that the situations was just unhealthy attachments, and again, it was wearing them down. It was keeping them stuck. It was keeping them trapped. Look, it's called all around their waist, going from their waist all the way up to their hand. Like, they just pulling, trying to get it off, but they can't. I feel like this could have happened when it came to whatever illusion somebody could have put somebody in when it came to them like looking at somebody as being emotionally manipulative, but in reality, the person is very fucking loving. They got a real, real pure heart. Okay? Somebody really could be saying that, baby. They coming into cuff while you're playing. Okay? It is cuffing season. Yeah, they fed up. They over it. Somebody could also just be freeing themselves from relationships, like, just being single for a while, enjoying being single for a while. Okay, just tired of the, yeah, tired of people fucking love bombing them. They could also just be tired of, people love bombing them, having fucking sneaking links, having side pieces, and once they get their feelings all involved and attached, then they finding proof and evidence, of the betrayal, of the in fucking fidelity. Like, I'm tired of that, babe. I'm gonna go ahead on and cleanse my shit. Like, it is what it is. Somebody most definitely is stuck in the past, though. They looking at pictures. They revisiting the past, and this is multiple different people. It could be close friends for somebody. All right. But I feel like things is most definitely getting ready to take off due to you learning your lessons when it came to these karmics. All right. Raising your frequency. You, somebody most definitely could be vibing high or just in a very, very happy and abundant place. Good vibes. Living to the fullest. Enjoying the present. I know that's right. I'm telling you. Graduating. Learning their lessons. Leveling up. Period. Period. Okay. Somebody needs to be cautious of a snack, though. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody could be guarded, like, from their snack, whatever, right? But, yeah, somebody has real, certain realization, I'm telling you. Yep. They could be drinking, though, also, or just self-medicating in some type of way. Like, they also could be realizing how, they could have had some type of addictions that this snack or this side piece was actually fulfilling. And again, it could have been the codependency issues. Somebody could actually be going through it on a financial level. Somebody could just be seeing some type of secrets could be being revealed about somebody's financial struggle. Somebody is really like penny pinching. Somebody is really living on a fucking budget while you're playing. Beans could also be spilling about somebody, like openly exploring their sexual energy as well. Yeah, somebody saw the warning signs, somebody saw the flags, baby. Somebody realized that this was a risky situation. They getting no fuck. This been coming out a lot. This is a masculine. Baby, they get the fuck. You understand me? Somebody body could really, really look good. Look, greed. They was being greedy, lusting. Oh, this person could have really been a strawberry. Cause from my understanding, like, ain't a strawberry, a prostitute, somebody, a street worker, a street walker, whatever, like, whatever y'all want to call it. But I felt like this really could have been this what was exposed. Whoever it was that they was creeping around with, like, really, I feel like they could have really, really like been in some type of, I don't know, situation. Like, they could have really, even though it wasn't an exclusive relationship, they could have really, really felt like that was their person. But come to find out, that person is a whole, they for everybody. They ain't just for you. That's for everybody. Well, they learned their lesson though, so that's the good thing. All right. And they protected, like, their journey is protected, their treasure is protected, so whatever it is that's for them, it's theirs. I mean, it is what it is. It's only a matter of time, for them to really, shift their energy to get to it. I feel like this what they doing though. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Oh, true clarity, guidance, and protection. Baby, they see this person was a gold fucking digger. I know you lying. Oh, true clarity, guidance, and protection. They realizing though. I'm telling you, baby, they realized that this was a situation that they could have really, really invested in. Like, you know. The confusion. I feel like whatever confusion it was, like I feel like it's behind them when it comes to this situation. I feel like they most definitely have made a decision. Okay, I feel like to free themselves, you know. Yeah, I'm telling you, they made the decision. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody has came to the conclusion that they're no longer confused. Like, you know, when it comes to the situation, somebody also, like, you know, could have made the decision, like, you know, that they just not worrying about situations, like, you know, at all. They don't have no type of worries. It's most definitely some type of separation that most definitely could be going on, like experiencing. But I feel like they looking at it as if like a achievement, like, you know, that they was able to stop um their self. You know, I feel like due to them having codependency issues, I feel like they really, really with this hot and cold back and forth, like somebody really, really, really could have been struggling, like, you know, with this situation. But I feel like they really realized, and you know, they having a lot of success when it comes to them cutting off their energy with this person, stopping dealing with this person. Somebody could be communicating with somebody online. Again, take or resonates, leave or does not. They could feel like that is very successful, whatever that situation is. But I feel like if somebody is communicating with somebody online, like I feel like they need to stop, or maybe they did realize, you know, and they stopped. I don't know, yo. But I feel like somebody fake, somebody who wear multiple masks. This person is very deceptive. This person is most definitely fucking pretending, but I feel like they could be trying to come in, trying to pretend like they want to compromise, they want to reconciliate, you know, when it comes to a situation. This could be somebody that you at a distance from, but they could be coming in acting like, you know, they are all passionate about the situation. But I feel like again, it's fake. They lying. They lying. I feel like whoever this is, they could come off as looking, you know, as being very caring, nurturing, loving, but in reality, I feel like this really is some type of emotional manipulator. Because they most definitely coming in, I feel like gaslighting somebody, gaslighting the fuck out somebody. I'm telling you, a natural disaster. Somebody could have also realized how somebody was a natural fucking disaster. Period. This whole energy, like, you know, was a natural disaster. Y'all, because I really feel like for some of y'all, this could be the energy that somebody was married to. I feel like this could be some type of marriage, like, you know, situation. And y'all could have just been kind of off and on in y'all marriage, in y'all union, like in the relationship. It could have been hot and cold, right? And I feel like it could have had a lot to do with the way somebody expressed themselves, right? But, and them creeping, being outside, right? Having codependency issues and having all type of I feel like obsessions when it comes to whatever this situation is, right? But I feel like they could have realized that this person was a natural disaster. For some of y'all, somebody could have really been like creeping with somebody online. Like they could have been They could have been meeting people online. All right. But I feel like whoever this is, like this could be the fire sign energy. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what does not, right? But I also feel like with this energy, right? For some of y'all, this is the gold digging energy, right? But for some of y'all, I feel like somebody could have like really been didn't know which way to go when it came to some type of situation that they was creeping with, right? I feel like they could have really felt like this was their person, or they treated each other as if they was in some type of committed relationship, but it never really got, let's say, like they never really made it official. They never really said it was official, but that's the way the love was when it came to the situation, right? And I feel like somebody could have gotten some type of evidence, right? That somebody was actually trying to use them, right? Instead of the image that they was projecting, right? But I feel like due to whatever it was that was exposed, again, somebody is single, ready to motherfucking mingle. You understand? Like, I feel like they're releasing themselves from whatever their situation is. They over it. They leaving it behind. Yeah, they tired of somebody love bombing them, you know, trying to string them along. No, knowing that they have other, you know, low-key situations that they're dealing with as well. All right? They felt betrayed when it came to the situation. So I feel like due to whatever betrayal this situation is, like I feel like they could want to have a heart to heart conversation with whatever this situation is, right? But again, be careful, because I feel like whatever this is fake. This is fake. And I feel like somebody needs to just continue on a journey. Like, you know, I feel like your life may be taking you in a whole nother direction, right? But I feel like it's going to be more on your spiritual purpose, right? Whoever this person is that really woke the fuck up, like, and really started seeing that somebody is a natural disaster in real life. Like, I feel like this energy, like your life is going in a whole nother direction, baby. I'm telling you, luck is on your side. Good news. All right. Somebody most definitely could be jealous of somebody's dreams. They could be watching somebody soar and they jealous. Somebody could also be jealous of somebody's relationship, like, you know, period. Cause I really, really feel like it was somebody that could have had somebody in some type of fucking illusion, right, about a person, right? Because they was jealous. But I feel like the justice, the scales is being balanced out. So whoever was doing this, trying to keep somebody in a fucking illusion or try to make somebody appear to be like they're really a emotional manipulator, but in real life, this person really have a pure fucking heart. Like, you know, again, like I just feel like be careful, because whoever this is that's trying to come back, they fake. They fake. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but somebody could really, really have some type of legal matters. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful, Caps. I did not want to be on this read all this time, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And I truly hope that this was helpful, this was useful. I hope that y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below, well one. Y'all be blessed. Peace, babes.